And we're back with some more Manor Lords. And Reddit here is just about coming into that March season, which means the berries are going to need to be picked. So we are going to put one person on each one of these berries. And I think we have the money. Yes, we do. In that case, we'll put on herb gardens. Herb gardens help combat people getting sick, as far as I'm aware. They don't die, or if they do, they get replaced so much you don't even notice. But the herb gardens, well, we might as well put them in now. This way the workers there, while they're grabbing the berries, can also grab the herbs during this season. We have one person on the granary. That granary has now been focused on berries and berries alone. It is not allowed to collect anything else. And we've installed a second granary over here whose job is to get everything but the berries. This means those 4 people there basically take care of that whole berry harvesting thing all on their own. Oh, and that trading post, I should probably get around to start trading that stuff as well. Which means I would like to cut down on a few workers here. One, the tannery. We can take that offline. We've got plenty of leather for now. This guy seems to actually be transporting a carcass, so we don't want to interrupt that. We might as well get that meat into storage. We're mining out clay. The reason is we want the clay to make tiles to put on our wooden church to turn it into a small stone church. So we're going to free up those 2 people. This stone mine, there's actually 3 stone left. You know what, we'll let them finish off that stone, and then once that stone deposit is mined out, we can demolish that and be done with it. In that case, the only thing left to do is actually get someone on the clay furnaces. Yeah, clay furnaces. Start making up those tiles so that we can knock out the wooden church. Oh, and over here. This is going to be a giant vegetable garden patch. This here is going to be giant orchards. In fact, you can put in the orchards now. As far as I'm aware, the orchards just immediately appear. Like, the trees just magically sprout up. You don't need anyone actually in the house for the trees to spawn. Could be wrong, but I don't really care. We've got the money, we can just do this now. So we'll buy those trees, and then there's no one in these houses yet, but we will buy the veggie patches. We have purposefully left all of these places at level 1. Reason being is, well, eggs. We have got 6 houses here, another 6 there, that's 12. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these 12 houses here, these non-egg ones, we want to have an even amount of egg houses to non-egg houses so that we have, well, 50% of our food coming from eggs. So I'm going to wait until, was it this guy? I want these 3 to fill. Then we'll have 4 people go in over here. Then we're going to have to get in a few more people. Then we're going to double up on those houses. It's going to take a while for those to come online. But considering, but I'm not even sure these apple orchards over here are online, or actually I think this might be the first year they're going to be online. It takes many years for those things to kick in. And where is our spearman? Yep, they're heading over here to a bandit camp. Another one spawned, meaning we killed the bandits. We have enough influence now to settle another territory, which we'll probably wait on. Just maybe another year. March is berry season, but it's also veggie season, so vegetables are already coming in. What are we up to right now? Got 34 veggies. That's going to help us with getting up to 3 foodstuffs. That should tide us over into upgrading all of these plots to level 2s. Maybe just not yet, though. I'd like to expand the pot. Ooh, we're up to 72%. Ah. Let's get that church up and running. How many more tiles do we need for that? We have 0 roof tiles. Hey, someone want to get on top of that? The happiness on the Reddit tile is actually getting pretty high. And we've got... Yep, finally, those tiles are finished. We will leave 1 person here to complete making tiles, and we'll leave 1 person over here to finish out mining out the last of that. We'll turn them all into tiles. We're going to need them for something. They're also required for building level 3 burgage plots. But the level 2 is much cheaper. All we need is planks. Is it about time to go up to level 2? I don't think we have the food. Like, we've got berries, we've got eggs. Stable, reliable, we're sorted on those front. The vegetables will run out long before the end of the year. And we need at least 3 stable food sources. How about... Let's get some salt up and running. Actually, wait. This is the annoying part. We've got these guys over here, which we want to sell, but we also want to sell the salt. The problem is, if we build a second trader post, the trading posts basically have the same settings if they're on the same territory, which means someone might start trying to transport berries over here, or they might just try to transport salt over there. If we, maybe we mine it here, store the salt locally in this storehouse. We'll have to, well, take everything out of this. Is there anything left? Yeah, there's hammers. Okay, so we store the salt in this place, and then from there it goes to the trading post? That could work. I have decided to make a bit of a change and move the trading post over here. This means it's closer to the granary, closer to the large storehouse, and the large storehouse is in between the mining pit over here for salt and the wild berries. It does mean that the transport cost for the berries is going to be much higher from here to there, but considering the way I think salt is going to go, we're going to want to be closer to the center. Means we should probably decommission this sector. Yeah, you know what? This guy's going to need a couple of people as well to help out. You can have one for now, but we're going to have to start downgrading this crowd. Thing is, I'd prefer to get rid of the people who are like, you're harvesting, trading, and transporting. Trading. Ooh. Where are you? Oh, never mind. We are not stopping that guy. He's about to hit the trading point, and when he does, money comes in. So, you know what? I'll give it a minute. I'll make sure none of them are trading before I take them out of that trading post and put them into the new one. Now that we've got our hands on, well, salt and a decent supply of carrots and vegetables, I think butcher time. You can be upgraded. Once you're upgraded, we'll turn you into a butcher. Then we're going to start making sausages. We do have meat in storage, and we do have salt in storage. That's going to be a big food supply for this area. Lots of salty sausages. Oh, I should start working on the sheep pens as well. I think I can get rid of most of these farms. We are not going to be farming. The soil here is just too terrible. I'm thinking giant sheep pen over here. Well, this place has been upgraded. It's going to require a tavern supply now and, well, better clothing. First thing we're going to get to you, though, is give us a butcher. Now, does this cost us 10 gold, or does it recycle the chicken coop, I wonder? Nope, cost us 10 gold. Whatever. Still worth it to have the chicken coop just for a little bit. Sausages are coming online. Now, there's two options for your butcher. One is, can basically... Oh, one second, I'll pause it for a minute. They can harvest sheep, lambs, or I also think they convert carcasses from the back of the house. I'm not sure about that one, though. But yeah, sheep and lambs we don't really care about for now. What we do want is sausages. You basically take one meat, one sausage, and you get one meat to one salt, and you get two sausages out of it. You're basically able to convert salt into food by mixing it with meat. Problem is getting enough meat. We're probably going to be cranking... Oh, I need to put someone into hunting. We'll put someone into hunting straight away. We're also going to need to put down a boot person. Someone who can make boots so that we can get people their second clothing requirement. Yeah, that might take a minute as well. And when it comes to points, we're probably going to be putting a point in trapping and advanced skinning at some point. Oh, should we go down here and get charcoal and deep mining? You know what? We'll get all of them. We'll get all the things. We managed to get enough tiles to get our small stone church up and running. That's improved morale enough that by the 15th, we actually had enough people, one second, to get another family member to join. So now there are 2 family members joining a month. That's going to drastically improve the amount of people we're getting in here. Bring this place online faster. Also, there's a raid by brigands. There is 4 squads of them. You guys are going to want to go over there then. On the double. That crowd seems to be trying to flank. I don't like that. Yeah, that's fine. You guys are going to want to push forward, and you guys are going to want to push forward. Oof. This is taking forever. You guys, you know what? Just run really fast. Now, these guys, we want to set you to shoot at will. That means at close range, you'll do better. Are they shooting? No, they're not because we're too close. Okay, fine. We'll get them into flanking positions, which supposedly is the best place to get them. And you guys can go... Actually, you know what? Both of you get in flanking positions, but not too close. Problem is, if you put them too close, it actually causes problems. Okay, run. Go, 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 go. You guys. Come on, come on, come on. How have none of them broke yet? One of them's down to 9 people. Broke. You guys shooting? Yeah, good. You guys are going to want to go there, and you're going to want to run. Oh. Yeah, those guys are just having the worst day. There's another one broken. What are we up to? 2.4k influence. I think this last one will put us right over the top. 2.7k influence. Surrounded, smashed, destroyed. Easy peasy. Alright. I love that the 2 mercenary groups are the archers. Instead of making our guys... we make our guys face tank it, and then we have mercenaries who just sit at the back and do the shooting. It should be the other way around, but I like the idea of lots of infantry. Alright, I don't believe there's any map spawns. Yeah, so you guys can all run home. A lot of you. I'm going to want you to get back over to our territory as quickly as you possibly can. And those mercs, you know what? you're paid for the next. You're paid up for the next 20 days. So hang around, I suppose, just in case a bandit camp spawns. Well, I've put someone on the church. Their job will be to bury those corpses. Forgot about that. Maybe we should have fought them a little bit further away so it wouldn't interfere with the village. Now we got to waste time burying them. Oh, sheep. Yes, we're about to get into sheep farming on this tile, and I want to just show you just something that's a little bit dumb. This is a pasture. This pasture is the full size of this area, and it has the possibility to contain 47 sheep or lambs. Right? So we're just going to demolish that. Then what we're going to do is replace it with 2 pastures. So we'll say get them to the halfway point, get them over to there, and right there. So that's about half of it, right? And then for the other half of the field, we'll just do the same thing up like, nope, wait. It's trying to, there we go. It was trying to do a little weird up top thing in there. I want to make sure it was the exact same size. So it used to be, what, 47? Now we have 33 and 33. So we now have space for 66 sheep in the exact same area. It seems smaller pastures are better than larger pastures and can hold more sheep per square meter for some reason. I don't know why. This means it's far better to break up your sheep farming into smaller chunks. Yeah, whatever. I also realized that when it comes to this, ooh, 1 second, we'll put you about there. Actually, we'll start from over this side. When they harvest the wool, they try and go to the nearest road. This can cause problems. Especially if you make a big field like this, what happens is, say they get the wool over here, they'll walk over to this road and then walk all the way around. Let's just do lots of little roads. It makes for things to be a little bit simpler. That there can hold about 60 sheep. Turns out whatever they did in the recent patch, 60 sheep is the best for meat. It also gives you about enough, like 1 shepherd can manage them, assuming the shepherd is left on them at all times. And when it comes to the wool, it takes about 2 weavers to turn this much wool into linen. So that way we get a 1-2 combo of people and we get the maximum out of it, I think. I haven't really tested it too extensively just yet, but we'll know by the end of this, I suppose. Then what we need to do is get this livestock trader over here. We're going to want to go in a trade, we're going to want a sheep, we're going to want to import, and we're going to import until we have 60 of them. This could take a while, and each one's going to set us back 30 gold. Not cheap. Not cheap at all. So we'll just assign 1 person to that, and they will slowly start building up our sheep stocks. And we'll start getting some money out of it eventually. And what are we doing over here? I think, do we need shoes just yet? We already have 12 leather, so... we've already got like a couple of people up to level 2, which means we don't have the clothing for them. But I think we can hold out on that for just a little bit longer. The plan is blazingly simple. We're just going to build single plot houses along here. We're going to build double plot houses through here, putting in lots of apples and veggies. And down here right now, since it is September, we've got everyone, well, bringing in the wheat. We want all the wheat in. In fact, we're going to turn off crop rotation because we're actually going to delete these afterwards. There's not enough coming in. Like, look at this field. Yield of 15. I think this one was 13 or something like that. They're pathetically small. The amount of bread we're getting out of this for the amount of labor we're putting in is just not worth it. As opposed to, say, these fields over here, which are pulling in, like, that one there still got 17 left. That one's got 26. Like, these pull in so much more. They're great to rotate through. But even then, I'm beginning to think that crops in general are pretty terrible. Like, all of these regular field stuff. For the labor involved, apples, veggies, damn it, eggs, all of those, far better. I have an idea for a new build I want to try, but we got to finish this off first. So, let's plow through this a little bit faster. You guys get all that wheat in. Once all the wheat's stored in... Oh, it's got to get threshed first. Once the wheat is smashed into grain and then stored up in the large granary, we will put together enough to... Ooh, what are you doing now? You want to claim this turn? No. No. You can't have it. I'm not going to fight you twice. I've learned from last time. Instead, what I'll do is I will resolve the claim on the battlefield. Then what I'll do is I will wait until the time is like down to the last 30 days. Then I'll hire all the mercs I can find. And then I'll bring all the mercs to the battle along with our troops. He's hired, well, whatever. We don't care, to be honest. We should have enough to smash him down. Oh. I forgot about this bandit camp. That means he gets to kill the bandit camp. Do we care? Nah, take it. Suppose there's nothing we can do about it now. Alright, let's... Enemies declared. Yeah, where's the fight going to be? Show me the battlefield location. Over there? That's it. Enemy units has been spotted. Oh, yeah. I knew he was going to buy up a bunch of stuff and bring it in. Thing is, we don't have to fight this for 90 days. You get your retinue. You get a bunch of stuff in there. That's fine. What's your retinue looking like? 36 units? Armor value of 16. I think he's upgraded them fully. They're probably still using their basic armor. You know what? That's fine. Wait, how did he get 36? We can only get 24. Computery shenanigans. Alright, I have built on the manor on here, so we can get their hands on extra retinue. So I've refilled the retinue up to 12, but we're probably going to go up to 24 for this fight. And we're probably going to bring some merc with us. Let's hope he doesn't get involved in fighting around here just yet. We want to make sure we're... Well, we don't want to come in until the last 30 days. Well, 54 days remaining. I'm going to start the army moving now. Probably don't want to fight him before the last 30 days. You know what? We'll just start it now and get them churning across the battlefield. First off, our retinue. We have been, well, we've renamed them all and hired some more. Odin Macelik is the only one who survived from the last group, so, you know, good luck, bro. Oh, we also upgraded their armor to plate mail, so they're much tougher now. Our newest member, Golden Master, which I believe is their adult film name. But, yeah, that's not a great name. Fabio, which actually surprisingly sounds very similar to it. What the... Why do you have, like, a spiky nipple on your armor? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Whatever, that's pretend name, which, actually, there's a lot of pretend names going around. Zachary Carafanello? Carafanello. I'm going to go with Finello. Zachary Carafanello. Perfect. Right, and they seem to have a modern antenna sticking out of them for no apparent reason. Marksum Alkovich. This is getting harder. Spoonerist. Also, probably an adult film name. Henry Jeshkin. Nematrek. Thirsty JD. Angelo Diaz. And Gur... Oh my god. Tiny shield. Big massive hammer. And a helmet that looks like he's about to peck someone to death. Yep, that's... that. If you told me that was Gurum, yeah, I would be like, that would be the type of thing I would... That is... Ooh. Right, let's recruit a bunch more men-at-arms. We're not going to armor them up, but all of you... Yeah, all of you newbies, which... Yeah, we'll give you real names later, and what the... Right, yeah. We're going to have to definitely rename some of you. Whoever did the naming on these definitely did something strange. Alright. One thing I've done in the background is over at the trading post over here, while we've been busy in Reddit, we have gone over to the military and we have started buying mail armor, sidearms, we're actually exporting shields, and helmets. So now if we check down here, we can see that this squad of militia actually has 36 helmets and 27 mail coats. These guys have 36 helmets, 21 mail coats, 36 helmets, 23 mail coats, and 36 helmets and 31 mail coats. One of the problems, though, is the mail coats are rather expensive, and it's basically drained the entire treasury. It's fine. It's fine. Eventually, you know, they'll get them all. But yes, let's rally the troops and get them headed over that direction. You guys can all start heading that way. No, there's no point running. Every single one you can walk. Anyway, while they're doing that, we're also going to hire some mercs. Now, this is where things are going to get a little bit wonky-donk. These mercs here are the Wayward Sons. They're just a couple of archer units. Only 45. However, it tells you here where they're going to arrive. I just didn't read that far down, it seems, but it was pointed out in the comments. They're going to arrive in Goldhof. So this location over here is actually Goldhof. So I think they're going to arrive from over here. That means we're going to have to run them down and around, which is why I'm bringing them in a little bit early. All right. Welcome to the team. Sign the contract. Yep, that's good. And yep, they definitely did come in over there. You guys start walking down that direction. Where's the map exactly? Yeah, thing is, I'm worried if I get too close to them, it's going to trigger these guys. But it should be grand, probably. Ooh, I can make it worthwhile if you drop all your claims. 471S? Is that money? He's going to give us money? My claims are non-negotiable. I may withdraw my claims for such a price. No influence cost. You have no rightful claim to Siberts, and my claims are non-negotiable, and I may withdraw my claims for such a price. What does this actually do? You know what? I don't care. I'm still going to fight the guy. I think he was willing to bribe us because he saw the size of our army and went, oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't tangle with that guy who has an army that's bigger than mine. You know what? Doesn't matter. We'll get around to the fight in a second. Well, I think they spotted us. Inconvenient. Guys, I'm going to need you to run. I know that's going to drain your stamina, but we kind of need you here quickly. This is... just the awkward thing about this is... I would really like to have a chance just, you know, arrange my troops in a line before the fight starts. I just got to remember you got to really line up like miles in advance before they get near you. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. And we'll have several of our squads here. Why are you guys going that way? You know what? Doesn't make a difference. Ugh, this is going to be messy again. Oh yeah, I'm not taking the blame for this messiness, right? These guys were told to go over here, and look at the route they're taking. Just go that way, right? That would be smarter, right? How's the archers doing? Are they shooting? Yeah, they are. You guys go this way. Engage them. This is so annoyingly messy. You kill those. Just kill them. They're weaklings. They're basically bandits. So those guys are just going to die. Now, are these guys able to target anything? Nope, they are. So in that case, shoot at will. Where? What are you shooting at? How are you shooting at it from that far away? You know what? It's fine. You guys, all of you. I want you to, yep. There we go. You guys want to run a little bit faster? Your slowness is like... They're getting there. They're thinking about it. There you go. He has 26 retinue. What is this? Is this our retinue? Squad's broken. Oh. They killed some brigands. And then another squad broke. And... yeah, their retinue broke as well. Hey, anyone want to kill the retinue guys? Actually, it doesn't make a difference. I'm sure he can infinitely replace his retinue as quickly as possible. And I believe that's it. Over. Oh, there's actually archers over there. In that case, you guys, run them down. Militia footmen. Okay, enough of you have died already. I think I'll let you back. You guys, you're actually far enough away that we should probably tell you to not do that quite so aggressively. There's 36 of you, and the archers don't seem to be doing much. How did we leave half our retinue? That seems very unusual, considering they're supposed to be, like, tough as nails, indestructible, unbreakable type guys. You guys can start heading back home. Don't worry, we'll have replacement husbands and sons in short order. Hey, look at that, they broke. You guys head back home as well. And as for the archers, there's no point. Is there? Yeah, oh, wait. I just realized something. We probably have to... we have to be in the center of the battle area. Which is actually this area. Okay. When the days expire. And there's no mercenary companies available for them just yet. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Who are you guys? Might as well kill those guys. Is that the only squad? I think that's the only... like, there's just 3 random guys out in the middle of the field. Fine, we'll kill those, and that will be the end of that problem. Oh, there we go. Region ownership changed. Well, great. Peace now reigns. Excellent. Well, in that case, you guys can be disbanded. We don't need you anymore. And everyone else can go home. Well, that's going to take a while to bury all of those. Settlement level increased in Reddit. I upgraded a few of these to Burgage Plots level 2s. Probably going to have to upgrade a few more, but if we want any more points, we're going to need to go up to level 3s, which means we need ale. So, 2 ways of getting that. 1, we could go for the trade option, or 2, we could just import it from our neighboring state. I think we'll import it from our neighboring state for now, because I think our plan is to go straight into, like, lots of meat. We're going to probably get sheep breeding, and we're probably going to get advanced skinning, which means that's 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And we're going to have to put 2 points into this, so 5, 6. So basically all 6 of our points are accounted for. Sheep breeding, trapping, advanced skinning, charcoal burning, and mining. Deep mining. Right. Which order, though, is the question. I think sheep breeding will give us the fastest results. Basically, we can just... our sheep will keep breeding and producing lambs. Those lambs we can slaughter for meat. That meat we can turn into sausages, combining with the salt we have on site. So this 1 point is basically useful straight away from the beginning. The problem with this one is trapping is very weak sauce. You have to put a lot of people into it to actually gain anything out of it. It just means every trapper gains the ability to get meat from traps they place down. I've tried looking at the numbers on this, and maybe it gets you a couple of meat a month, which is just very weak sauce. It requires a lot of labor. Advanced skinning is very good. Doubles the amount of meat produced by hunters, butchers, and animal pens. Problem is, you got to put 2 points in before you see the real results of that, so no. I think, yeah, we're going to be going charcoal burning, deep mining, then we'll go into trapping and advanced skinning. It's just, I think, more convenient to this build. Right now on our sheep farm, no one's getting any wool because during the winter months, the sheep cannot be sheared because, you don't want them to freeze to death. And if we check under here, you'll see we have 16 sheep and 0 lambs. More lambs, well, lambs should start to appear now. In fact, I've been advised that the sheep production is basically based on the quantity of sheep you have. Once you have 60 sheep, it maxes out. I'll have to double check the numbers on this, but we'll find out, I suppose, as we go. I decided to go back and have a look at our retinue, the one that lost 13 squad members, and I was thinking, you know what? The ones we bought the armor for, they're the ones that probably survived, no? Well, there's Golden Master, and then Conrad. So basically, dead. These are all, like, just random named people. None of them have heavy armor on. If it's got an upgrade armor, that means it's not one of the ones we named. Dead. In fact, the only 2 of the new recruits that didn't die are Angelo Diaz, Golden Master. Everyone else died in that engagement, and I have no idea why. Considering they were the more heavily armored of the bunch, were they just on the front line? Why did they get killed? Who were they facing off against? They weren't even facing off against the enemy retinue. It makes no sense. Here's Odin Masilek. Maybe it's because I put them on push forward. Did that make them more susceptible to death? I have no idea. I don't know how Odin's still alive. Like, everyone else died horrifically. You know what? I am not putting armor on any of you. In fact, naming you is going to take a while. Muppets. I'll have to name the ones that survived. I'll name the ones that survived, but unless you survive one battle, there's no point giving them names anymore. Well, fun as dealing with all that combat was, and the horrible mess that came with it. Remind me next time to, like, organize our army 5 minutes before we even get within a bajillion miles of them. That was so annoying. Where were we? Ah, yes. Over here, a bunch of things are happening all at the same time. First up, we have got in ale. And the way we got in ale was we set up a pack station. Right over here. It took me a minute to figure it out. But basically, you put one person in it. We got in some mules to help out. And then what we did was we went under advanced and we said it to, hey, I want you to barter with Reddit. And I want you to send them ale. And in exchange, I want you to take salt. Barter value by 2. So basically, it's just, well, we're going to be giving them a lot more salt than they're giving us ale. But that's fine. Now, these guys can take that salt. And we might just set up a butcher in here to convert their meat into sausages. Though I don't even think it's necessary. I might just let them keep the salt. Yeah, they got 4 salt. Whatever. We might set up a couple of people do that. We just don't want to take... I can't find a way to control the flow. So another option we can try is in here under commodities. We can set this to allowing foreign trade. We've disabled that. And now what we're doing is going to export all ale above 270. If we've got 270 ale, we export the rest. And we'll export it to anyone who's buying, who's us. Basically, any of our other territories can buy this ale via the trade function, which should work. And then we just set this up over here to trade. I want you to purchase ale. If we have less than 50 ale, we want you to purchase it. And we've also disabled allow foreign trade. So we're just purchasing this directly from our own people. That means any money that gets spent gets sent over to the other territory instead of going off to some magical third party. And to help out with that, we've also installed a few extra barley fields over here, which, yeah, we'll plant in a wee bit. They've started planting that now. It's probably not going to be ready in time for this harvest, but I don't care. Just as long as we've got more barley and we've got more ale coming in over there. One other trade thing we're going to have to take care of is stone. We're going to have to import that if we go below 30. If we go below 30 stone, please import more. Reason being is we will run out of stone. You give me 3 traders. In fact, to 4. Trade is just so incredibly important. Oh, and they bought ale. Look, they bought in a bunch of ale there. Excellent. All right, with that done, we have, berries are now kicking into season again. They'll be taken care of. Ale is coming in. That means time to upgrade. We want 3 burgage plots level 3. The reason we want those is that gets us another settlement point, and we want to knock out, charcoal burning, and, we'll just grab charcoal burning now. We want to grab a deep mining so that we never run out of salt. Salt is going to be this main country's export. Oh, damn it. Yeah, if we want to upgrade, say, this burgage plot, it needs 2 things. Not just a tavern supply, it also needs clothing. Now, this is one of the reasons we got sheep. Sheep are actually pretty multi-useful. This shepherd over here can take care of 60 sheep. And, well, assuming they're close enough and they're constantly on it and on the top of that. Each sheep produces 1 wool a month, every month, outside of winter months. Now, I haven't tested to all the winter months. I'm basing this on what's said in the description. But what I have tested is, yes, each sheep seems to provide 1 wool every 30 days-ish, which means these things produce just enormous amounts of it. We've got a weaver up and running, and that weaver is turning that wool into yarn. In fact, how many wool we got left? Yeah, we're soon going to have to actually put in another weaver. That yarn is now up to 34 yarn, which is great. And here's what we're going to do, which is kind of dumb, but good. We are going to get rid of leather from the storage house. Right now, if you check under clothing variety, let's zoom out a bit, all the level 1 clothing is being taken care of by leather. So you can see leather in all of those houses. What we are going to do is go under advanced, get rid of leather. We're going to have to do this for every single market, though, because they're all, it seems, different for some reason. Get rid of it out of there, and we're going to have to get rid of it out of there. And let's see. Damn it. I don't know why it suddenly zooms out like that sometimes. Clothing. It might take a second to upgrade, but suddenly all of that clothing is about to vanish. There we go. So everyone is now unhappy about the fact that they don't have any clothing. However, very shortly, some people from the storage location over here, in fact, let's just put in an extra person now to speed along, will come along and they'll start adding clothing. But it won't be leather this time, it'll be the yarn. Just give it a minute. Oh, I can see him. That guy there is transporting yarn. Where are you going to drop it off? Common goods stall? Yes. And there we can actually see it being filled up. Perfect. So now all of that leather has been replaced. Now the reason we want all the leather out of there is you can't get enough leather out of this to keep everyone in leather and boots. Then what we do is we go to this burgage plot and we're going to change you to a cobbler. Your job will be to turn all the leather into boots. And we don't have to care about keeping any leather because, well, normally you keep leather so that people get their level 1 requirement and the boots for their level 2. But now we're going to have yarn for their level 1 and boots for their level 2. So we shouldn't have to worry at all. And this means we can just keep hiring people like crazy. What do we have to... Oh my god, we have 2 available living space. I need to add in some more living houses here. With enough ale coming in, we can now upgrade a few buildings. Like you can now be upgraded. That's 1, 2, and we just need to get a 3rd one up. But I'd prefer to do it to the apples or veggie plots. Namely because, actually, what are you? Are you level... Yeah, you're level 2. You can go up to level 3. It just increases the amount of people who work them, which makes them more productive, or makes it more likely that they'll get all their crops harvested during their season. As well as that gives them larger storehouses so that they can store more of it, less likely to go off, that type of stuff. But once those 3 are done, that should get us the next level, at which point we'll gain access to deep mines. And once the deep mine is installed, I would be much happier. That just means that salt will never run out and we can pile as many people into it as we want from now until the end of time. Right, that is another level up for Reddit. That means infinite salt mine it is. Now, oh, you can actually put down multiple mines if you want. Last I checked. So we could stick on. I think it's up to... I can't remember if it's up to 3 or 4 you can stick on here. And there's a third one. Second one. And there's a third one. You know what? Let's put them all down. And then we'll turn them all into infinite mines. Do we really need them? Probably not. But, I mean, it is Reddit. Our sheep are breeding quite rapidly. We're up to 7 or 8 lambs. Wait, I could have sworn we had more than that. Where did they go? Oh, wait, yep, butcher shop. Sorry, 1 second. We've just built a butcher shop. You will no longer butcher sheep. You will only butcher lambs. You will keep a reserve of 0. There will be no production limit on meat. And what will happen is all of the lambs that get produced will get chopped up, turned into 2 meat, 1 hide, I believe. And then we will get those, send them over to this butcher, who will then turn them with salt into sausages, meaning each lamb will turn into 4 sausages. The thing about lambs and sheep is they produce the exact same amount of meat, so there's no point actually aging them up. As well as that, lambs don't give you wool, but you can keep them around for, I think it's a year, maybe it's 2. I've been trying to look up the numbers, it's impossible to find them. Or maybe they exist, but I wasn't able to. So basically, yeah, just butcher the lambs, use those lambs to get you more meat, which you turn into sausages. And as long as you have about 60 sheep, you should remain, well, producing as many sheep as necessary. While simultaneously, that'll only require 1 shepherd and 2 weavers to hopefully keep up with the backlog. Yeah, just about. And we're selling any extra yarn we get, trade-wise. Okay, this sheep set is back a lot. We spent 1,200 buying all the sheep. However, we've made about 48 on the yarn so far, and sausages-wise, we should make even more. Oof. Yeah, our money and imports and exports aren't great. Berries are basically all that's kept us afloat this long. We've been kind of spendthrifty. But, population-wise, we have space for 19 more families. We currently have, like, a lot. This place, the population growth in this place has just been incredible. It's been amazing. Oh, and I did this wrong. They still kept killing sheep. It turns out this is where you set the reserve. So we just said reserve 60 sheep and stop killing them. We're paying for those. That's just an expensive mistake. And kill all the lambs instead. Kill all the lambs, leave all the sheep. That will be fine. And meat-wise, how are we looking now? We've got 65, so 28 meat. That other butcher better be working his ass off. Where are you? General. Yeah, people. Yeah, transport. Waiting? Wait, what do you mean waiting? Oh, transporting. Okay, they're going to get the resources. That's fine. For those of you wondering, this is what shearing a sheep looks like. You come over. Yeah, they basically just magically pick it up. That's it. It's done. And then they walk back. They walk back out. Go on, grab another one. Yeah, they just... I don't know how that works, but whatever. It works. That's all we need. Now that we're into winter, this place is, well, food-wise. 107 sausages, 381 veggies, 249 berries, 198 eggs, and 140 apples. You basically have 5 food types for everyone. No one is sad. Beer-wise, a little bit more awkward. We've only got 1 ale left. Namely because this place can't provide the ale fast enough. We're going to have to start buying ale on the open market, which is going to be expensive. Might also be because I upgraded all the places here to burgage plots level 3. This place might actually no, we got enough barley in here. Yeah, we got enough barley, they'll be fine. They got 136 barley. Oh, let me see, how are you doing on the malt house? Yeah, malt house is producing at a reasonable clip, and the brewery is keeping up, I presume? We'll find it. I might have to put in another malt house and another brewery there. For now, though, we're just trying to get through this. All we got to do is get 1 more burgage plot level 3, and we get another point. We're looking to get 2 more points, basically, so we can get trapping and advanced skinning. 2 more points, pretty easy. The plan for Reddit is actually quite simple. I figured we just killed the guy after this. So, over here we have, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 melee units. So 5 melee units that can all act as, well, standoff fodder. We'll have a 6th melee unit from this manor over here, which is going to give us some more retinue. And then we turn about 4 squads of these guys into archers. Well, actually, crossbowmen. Now, to make crossbowmen, you need a few things, but the first thing we're going to get our hands on is a couple of burgage plots level 2. We have also been buying ourselves iron ore. Where is it? There we go, 144 iron ore. We're going to take that, we're going to turn that into iron plate. Yeah, give us a bloomery there. Then once we're finished with that, we'll convert it into the parts we need, and then we'll start spewing out some crossbows. We should have the crossbows ready in about, like, in less than a year. We should have everyone fully equipped. And the great thing about it is, these guys don't need armor. Armor, like, all they need is a crossbow, and they're good to go. Like, assuming we keep them out of getting shot, or, stabbed. Whereas these guys over here, they're already equipped with, well, they've got their helmets and their armor plating up. So they're good to go. They're good to just rock the moment we get these guys sorted. At that point, I say we take our 10 squads, maybe hire some mercs and go crush the bad guy. Sales-wise over here, we've started selling shoes, namely because, well, we've got a lot of them. We're up to over 100 boots, so just 100 shoes, just sell them off. We're also selling as much salt as we can. I've thrown down a second trading post. I'm not sure if we've managed to crater the prices of anything yet. Let's check commodities and salt. Salt has actually gone down. So has yarn. We've exported so much salt and yarn, we've dropped the price from 4 to 3. Oops. Doesn't matter. We just need the money. Once we've got the iron sorted, we should hopefully have saved up enough money. We don't need... We can take people into livestock, actually. How are the people in livestock looking? Yeah, you're good. You're done. We shouldn't be importing any more livestock, and because we're not importing any more livestock, that's our main expenditure, which means we can start importing ale. Well, actually, we'll probably import malt and then turn that into ale. It'll be a little bit cheaper. With the bloomery up and running, we've stuck together a bowyer's workshop and a blacksmith. Blacksmith's going to turn out iron parts. 1 iron slab makes 2 iron parts. Then we go in here and we use 2 iron parts and 2 planks to make a crossbow. And done. I think we accidentally made 4 sidearms though. Yeah, we can buy some replacement iron ore. It'll be fine. Just slightly sloppy. I dislike that things start producing immediately. Like the blacksmith, because it has multiple choices, it automatically starts producing sidearms, which is probably the least likely thing you're going to want, but whatever. Some brigands have shown up. We've taken both of our retinues out to have a word with them. I want to see if our retinues can actually do anything, or if they will just get rolled. I mean, seriously. The fact that we lost 12 of them in the last engagement seems a little bit weird. I don't like those guys flanking, but you know what? Not really much we can do about it. These guys are getting a little bit flanked, which means that's probably not going to help their morale. But I'm pretty sure they're just going to crush them. Like 24 versus 13. 12. 11. Yeah, 9, 8. Those guys are about to break, aren't they? Come on, just kill a couple. 5, 4. Okay, it took a little bit longer than I thought, but... Oh, wow. It just killed them, that's all it did. And another group broken. Keep killing, boys. Keep killing. That's another group done. Who's left? 16? Right. Oh, we did actually lose a few. That's from the second group. We don't care. And... yeah, I think they're all dead. Perfect. Well then, let's let everyone get back to work. We need those crossbows. How is that crossbow production going? Oh my god, we've only 3 crossbows? How long do crossbows take to make? I think we're going to have to upgrade this area. Transporting, waiting, going home. Guys. Yeah, these crossbows are taking a long time. I've doubled the size of the bowyer workshop. Whatever. I've doubled the size of the workshop. Still not doing it for us. So, basically just placed an order. Let's trade for them. I would like to order 36 crossbows. That will hurt our money supply, but, who cares? We've got so much money coming in. We have a lot of veggies, a lot of berries. The eggs actually... Oh, apples have gone down. You know what? Not going to care about it too much. When it comes to booze, not great. Even with the malt and everything coming in, we can't seem to stay on top of that. Kind of annoying. Maybe given a little bit of time, we'll be able to catch up. But for now, we're ordering in malt. That malt then gets fed into the brewery, and then the brewery should hopefully help out with that. But I think we're running into problems where there's a limit to how many people can access the granary at any one time. So we're going to put up a second storehouse. Hey, guys, anyone want to build that storehouse? Okay, final development point achieved. That's this town maxed out. Now, what is it, January? I say we go with stomping. What happens if we try and claim this 2,000 influence? Oh, we can afford it actually, never mind. That one will also cost 2,000 influence. Right, claim with influence. Sure. Is he gonna do anything? Um, the gauntlet has been thrown. Battle for cell bits in whatever. Right then, buddy. Where do you want to do this? Show battlefield location. It's right here. That is grand. We'll get around to it in a bit. Also, I think I'll give it like enemy unit has been spotted. Very nice. Very tasty. 5 units? Great. Yeah, we'll wait till it's about 30 days have passed, and then we'll claim the other sector as well. I figure if we can try and claim both of them at the same time... Oh, he's got more units over there. He's going all out. Well, it's been a few days. Why don't we try claiming the other one? Yeah, claim with influence. Now what's he going to do? I assume he's going to fight that one too. You're going to kind of hard, though, if we kill all his stuff before he gets a chance. Yep, he's throwing in the gauntlet for that one as well. Well, we're still going to wait a bit. We're going to wait till it's about 60 days, then get our troops together, and then go get into a bit of a fight. Namely, because if we try and do it any earlier than that, it'll cause problems. Oh, look at this. Here's all the clear cutting we did. We literally deforested this entire area just to make lumber for this village. Also, a few downsides. Not of the lumber cutting, but militia. You can only have 6. So I wanted to have 4 squads of crossbow militia from this village. Not worth it. You can only get 6 squads in total in the entire game, no matter how many villages you have. Retinue or extra. So the only point to get villages after the first one is for more retinue, and that's sort of it. Oh well. So, yeah, I think we're almost up at the time where we're going to get our army together and go stomping. Well, we've summoned up all our troops and we've got a message from him. I could make it worth your while if you drop all your claims. Right back. My claims are non-negotiable. Yeah, let's just send that. Wait, that costs influence? What's this? No influence cost, no influence cost. My claims are non-negotiable. Letter sent. Right then. We have got together all of our groups. Why is your stamina going down so much? You know what? Yeah, you can just walk. Nice. We'll have our entire army together, then we're going to wander over there, and we're going to have a bit of a word. Now, they've got 3 squads of archers. Yeah, a couple of infantry, bandits, and a retinue. Yeah, this should be a raffle stomp, but we've got to then beat whatever second army he manages to muster in the second area, so we'll find out how much of a raffle stomp it really is. See, got everyone together nicely. Whoa, 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 no running, no running. You guys slow down a wee bit, hold your horses. We've got everyone well outside of their range of attack. We're going to move forward, and we're going to have to fight them on our territory. It's going to take forever to bury the corpses. You might need to put a corpse bit out here just to get rid of them. Actually, wait, no, if we do this, like, it'll be game over anyway, so let's just move this along. The battle begins! Excellent. And let's see which unit they tagged onto. Whichever one they latched onto is probably going to have a bad day. And, yeah, the brigands are going off into the middle of nowhere. That's fine. Oh, they disappear. Ooh, their archery units are actually pretty annoying. We put these guys on missile alert, and we put these guys on missile alert. They're less likely to get shot. Okay, I'm going to leave these guys on balanced for now. I used to put them on push, but the problem I'm finding is that, people die a lot when you do that. Okay, so they got 3 squads coming in here. They seem to be heading towards the center. Ooh, these are the spears. So you know what? Actually, they were the spears. We'll just put them unbalanced. These are a retinue. Charge forward. Hey, you guys. Wait, why are you not charging forward? There you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now you guys need to go over there. And are you guys able to fire? Oh my god, they're firing at point blank range. You know what? I'll let you do it. And yeah, Brigands was expecting those guys. Hey guys, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be fighting? Perfect. One broken squad. Hey, you guys wanna keep shooting maybe? No, they're not shooting. New message. I can make it worthwhile if you drop all your claims. Yeah, let me write back. I don't get it. Do you not understand? Non-negotiable. Some barons, I tell you. Okay, so this guy's got a bunch of archery guys over there. You guys go get them. You guys go get those ones. You're gonna sprint to do it. Militia footman. Charge. And they're all gone. Alright, perfect. Some people were advising me of infantry tactics and how to, organize my units and stuff, and it's like, if you have nothing but militia, what beats you? You just charge at them, and so long as you have the same amount of militia as they have units, well, their archery units, you can just run down and hack to bits. Their spearman units, you can run down and hack to bits. And their militia units, well, it's a one-on-one fight where both of you have militia. So, I figure it's just an easy enough win. Alright, so this battle in progress. I think this battle is about to be no longer in progress in a moment. Let's see if any, no, still no mercenary company showing up. I have a strange feeling, though, he's going to magic up another mercenary army before this is over. Where are you guys? Yeah, that, you're not going to do well. You're infantry. You're versus infantry, and they are archers, so... you kill them. Those guys are... What are you doing? Seriously, are you guys going to run all the way to the edge of the map? Ugh. Muppet. Oh, that's one other blob broken. How's this blob doing? They put themselves on a hill. Not a bad... Oh, my God. Oh, actually, wait, no, there's our militia footman. I thought that was our morale for a second. No, we're good. We got him. Wait. Charge. Don't let him out of combat. Yeah, there we go. Broken. Nice. Enemy unit has been spotted. Great. Where is that enemy unit been spotted? Yeah, it was kind of what I expected. He magicked up another unit, didn't he? What the? They got more units! How? Right, mercenaries. Probably. You know what? Just makes it more fun. Alright, you stay right there. Okay, here they come. Well, the first batch, we're just doing portion control. Bite sizes, I tell you. Retinue's coming up first. That means the crossbowmen are gonna have a field day. Once they get in range. Yep, they're opening fire. Perfect. Are all of you shooting? Nice. Oh! Oh my god. Alright, so we knocked out 4 of them already? That's actually pretty good. Damn! They actually hurt them pretty badly. And we've got 2 squads coming over this way, so those 2 can take care of it. Now, we got another couple of squads coming from down there. But what really concerns me is this retinue. So yeah, retinue broken instantly. That is excellent. And in that case, you guys can pull back here. I mean, why not? And let me guess. I'll make it worth your while to drop all your claims. 3,338 gold. Well, ooh. tempting offer, but 3,000 gold? Nice as that sounds, we already have 7,000, and maybe if we take all his gold, like even if we take all your gold, you'll still have mercenaries somehow. I don't know how you'll do it, but you'll still have them. Oof, those crossbows are brutal. You guys hold that direction. Surrounded kill. Oh my. I can see why crossbows are considered a little bit good. Okay. In that case, all that's left is the archers down there, which are going to be an annoyance, but he's got a few other units inbound. Broken? Yeah, that's another broken set of troops. That's another broken set of troops. Okay. And then these guys should immediately pretty much just snap. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I could hear them breaking from here. Perfect, you guys. Get back into formation. I like this area. Now, we do have to kill those archer units. I think the best bet right here is to get all of these guys and put them on missile alert. What happens if we put the crossbowmen down here? Does that put them in range? You know what? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Get back up the hill. Guys. Back up the hill. I said... That is really frustrating right now. Guys. Fall back. You muppets. Seriously. Ugh. Morons. You guys, get down there. How? How is your pathing so messed up? Just go to where I tell you to go, you little muppets. One squad broken. Go attack those guys. Oh, there's some barbarians. Let's make sure we get those guys. Another squad broken. What's left? And another broken squad. And another broken squad. Right. Get those guys. And you get those guys. And who's got lots of energy? You guys, look. Ooh, you've lost a few people. You know what? You guys. There's only 3 archery units left. We'll have those people run them down and chop them into tiny little pieces. Oh, that crossbowman thing was really frustrating. But it's okay. I think we got this. Okay, this is the final squad of archers. Kill them all. That guy parrying with a bow. Oh. That guy's got a sword and an axe, and you've got, ooh, concussion. And a little taste of death, and... done. Oh, well then. Um, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be zoomed in this much. Am I supposed to like getting a top level view of this or something? It actually does look like an Irish flag or an old Irish flag. I have learned an awful lot about what I did wrong, and I've come up with a much better idea. I've come up with an idea for a 100 family town that's nice, compact, and doesn't require any special starting conditions. You can chunk it down on any map, and it allows you to get up to 100 population. Oh, days passed. 2,936. Construction finished 615. Endgame population total 604. 4 challenges 1. Enemies killed. Soldiers lost. Dead. Villagers 316. Wait, what? Yeah, no, I think we're done. Really, let's have a quick look at the stats. First up, this farm setup is actually not that bad. There's two different ways you can go about it. One is just having 3 fields of about half a morgan each, so there's basically a morgan of fields that get planted every year, and you rotate through them. 1 barley, 1 wheat, 1 fallow, rotate. But you need good fertility to do this, and it gives you a decent balance of food to barley. However, you're going to need more booze. You're going to need a lot more booze. So what I ended up doing was over here. This stuff is really great for barley. This has got like the plus symbols for barley, or is it plus 3 pluses, whatever. It was very high up. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to do barley on this, then barley again, then fallow. For example, this one here is on its second barley run. It's still at 44%, and it's only got like the crops are already 43% going. So this will allow you to get 2 crops of barley, then fallow, and you just rotate through them. And basically, it just gives you so much of the stuff you don't have to worry about ever running out of ale. We have 51 malt, 66 barley, and 796 ale in storage. I can't even export this stuff fast enough. I'm trying to export it over here, but the market seems to have messed up. Doesn't matter what I do. Probably because we're selling so much. But the most interesting thing about this, I got to redo. I've got an idea for a tutorial on how to do that 100-person village. But trade, that was the interesting bit. Of all-time trade, we made 10 grand on those roof tiles. About 2.5 grand on the shields. About, where is it? 6 grand on the actual charcoal. Charcoal is absolutely incredible. I've discovered that charcoal is just like the best thing. Like we started in charcoal really late, and yet it's still outperformed pretty much everything else. Yarn is actually a nice little money spinner. Excuse the pun. Okay, true, you do have to buy an awful lot of sheep. Where's the sheep gone? Oh my god, I'm not seeing any of the sheep. Maybe there's a limit to how many things it can display. The sheep usually comes to about, I want to say about 12 to 1300. So it takes about a year for the sheep to pay for themselves. But after a year, the sheep pay for themselves in terms of the yarn you sell. Well, until you start overloading the yarn market and the price of yarn starts to drop. Oh, you can turn yarn into clothing. The problem with it is it needs dye, and dye is made from berries, and it's 1 berry to 1 dye. And then even if you do, you combine the yarn and the berry, each of which cost 4 coins, into a cloak. The cloak costs 8 to sell. So you could either sell the berry and the yarn separately for 4 apiece, or you could sell the cloak for 8. I mean, okay, true, when yarn starts to go down in value, that's the thing, but you usually want to keep your berries around because berries are just good as a food source, and selling them for 3 instead of having to process them first is just grand. On this place over here, we're basically importing all of our alcohol needs. At the same time, I think, now, I could be wrong here, I think the only things that actually require booze are settlements. Like I heard somewhere that all the houses start drinking the moment you upgrade one of them, but I don't think so. I think our alcohol consumption is quite low. Like if we check our imports for the last 30 days, actually we did bring in 56 malt. Previous month, oh god, maybe I'm wrong. 56. Actually, there's about 58 people who are in houses that require beer. Damn it, I'll have to double check that and do some testing on the side. It would be nice if only upgraded houses drank alcohol, because then you could really control stuff. We never even bothered spending the development points. We didn't need them. We're literally swimming in food. Doing like just sausages, vegetables, berries, eggs, apples, and our apple orchards haven't gotten even to year 5 yet, so they're not even giving full yields. Sheep, incredibly useful. Even without this sheep breeding thing, they give you loads of yarn. They're just a way to spin money. Also, as well as that, the yarn can be used as a replacement for leather. Just, oh, yeah, perfect. Hey, I'm going to cut this out here. I think I'll do one quick tutorial on this just to give you a rundown of how to do a sort of like a little city block of perfection that can allow you to do 1 settlement. Also, as well as that, if you get about a 300 population, you should be able to do about 6 squads. You can only build 6 squads. Unless you're like, we can't add any more. It's not possible. Once you go to 6 squads of militia, after that, all you can do is put retinue on top of it. Which means the only point of expanding once you have 6 squads is just so you can get another squad of retinue or to gain access to resources. Which, honestly, you can just import them. Trade goods wise, importing is just the way to go. Anyway, I've got way over time. I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.